Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Um, Alhamdulillah. Shall we continue from what we have left before the previous video? So, this is a continuation. This video is a continuation of the mid slot component for this project. So from the previous video, I've shown you we do the part modeling until we get this geometry here. Okay, so the next thing what we will do is we have since at the end of the this ball here, this hexagon here, what we shall do is we shall put a screw so that the screw will be mounted here, so then we can do subtraction to form inner thread. So actually the screw is not directly connected to this hexagon face here. So for this case, what we should do, the screw will be fitted, will be connected to the just another component here. I will put here later on. We have another component here that will be fitted into this hole here. So the component name is the mount plate. The mount plate will be put here and will be fitted into the right position. Then only we attach the screw to the mount plate to the right position, so we know the exact position of the screw that into this sub assembly here. So when we know the screw into the right position, then only we can subtract the screw from the mid slot component here. So I show you in this example. Okay, this is where we stop from the previous video. So the next thing to do is let me go back to the next thing is to insert part. So in this case will be mount plate, okay. Now we have our mount plate here. If I zoom out a little bit, we have our port, so we just put it somewhere around here. Okay, then if you look the orientation of this mount plate, if you look on the hexagon of this mount plate, hexagon hole, this hexagon holes here will be fitted to this. If you look at the bottom part, if I try to zoom it a little bit, okay, alright, we have the right view. If you look on the hexagon of the mount plate, it's not on the same orientation as the hexagon of the middle slot. So the mount plate should be rotated. If you look, the mount plate hexagon in orientation is in this orientation, but the middle slot hexagon is in this orientation. So what we shall do is we should rotate first this mount plate 90 degrees on certain axis. Okay, what I will do is then I will use insert features. We have a command called move copy here. Okay, move copy. So this move copy command, we can do either move or translate our object that we selected. So in this area, okay, in this bodies to move here in this area, so I will select this mount plate to be moved, or to be rotated, So one is selected. So what I will do, we have the bottom here. At the bottom here we have translate rotate, so I click on translate rotate. So I will do not a translation. So what I do is a rotate. So I open up the rotate setting. So let's go for rotate about let's try, I'm not sure about the axis is let's try about 90 degrees on the y-axis. So let's see what happens when we press enter. Yeah, so it will be on the y-axis, so the mount plate will be rotated 90 degrees. So then we click OK. So the mount plate will be in 90 degrees rotated. So the idea is that so that the hexagon will be fitted nicely with the hexagon holes of the mount plate will be nicely fitted to the hexagon of this middle slot, since they are in the same orientation. Okay, so the next thing to do is, let me zoom in isometric. Okay, the next thing to do is we set another constraint where we will attach this mount plate. If you zoom closer into this mount plate here, this mount plate, we have inner of this mount plate we have a flat surface here, since we have a hollow cylinder here. Okay, we have a cylinder, so inside it there will be a flat surface. So this is chamfer. So I've done this component, this a little bit chamfer at the corner of the edges, but at the middle that we have flat surface. So this flat surface will be coincident with if I zoom out, so it means that flat surface will be coincident with the flat surface, the bottom of this mid slot. We have a flat surface here. Okay, we have a flat surface there, right? So that's a thing what we should do. Okay, then okay, I zoom again into isometric view. Okay, then what I should do is then I go to insert features again. Then we use move body copy. So we need to, okay, body to move is this mount plate. Okay, this mount plate. Alright, so we have this mount plate. So under mate setting, sorry, my laptop is running slow. Okay, under mate setting, so if I zoom in, the first thing to do is not I set the first constraint first. The first thing is our first step of mate setting. We select this surface of the cylinder, and the surface of this cylinder of this mid slot should be automatically put into concentric. SolidWorks will put it into concentric. So we set our first constraint there, so it will be concentric. Then we click add to lock it. So the next thing to do is we carefully select the inner surface of this we carefully select the surface here, not the surface. Let me check again. Zoom it a little bit. Sorry for my laptop is running very slow, so I need to get to the right surface. So the surface will be since this one is quite let me check. Okay, we carefully select this surface. Yes, this inner surface, and this inner surface of the mount plate should be, let me zooming in the bottom part. That inner surface should be coincide with this surface of this mist slot. Okay, then we click add, then we click OK. Okay, right now our two components in right position. Okay, so we have our mount plates already moved and attached to the right position to the mid slot. Okay, mid slot by using what insert features move body command. If you check again, what I've done is I make two step of move. First I do some rotation on the mid slot, then the second one to attach it to the right position to the first I do a rotation on the mount plate, then I do another move body move copy command to put it into the right position to the mid slot. Okay, so we have our mount plate in position. So in this video we are not going to make assembly. Actually we are not making an assembly of the component. What the reason is that we want to put our screw here to the right position, so the screw can subtract to form a inner thread to the middle slot component here. So in order for us to mount the screw, so we need to use our middle component here, which is the mount plate here, so that we can put the screw into the right position. So the next step is to insert screw, which I've done the screw for this component. So then I put it using the same approach, I attach it to the right position. Alright, the next thing to do is we insert a screw component. We insert part. Let's find screw for, hold on, the right file is this one, screw mounting plate, screw for mounting plate. So this is a screw component which I have made previous. Okay, we have done in this part, which is a screw for this mounting plate. So I put it somewhere around here. So we have our component there. So this is our screw. Okay, the next thing is we need to rotate this screw, because this screw is direction is this direction, so we need to rotate 180 degrees. So then what we will do is features, we move copy, we select our screw object. Okay, then under initially sometimes the setting here will be in settings like in made setting like this. So you mean sometimes the setting in constraint setting, made setting. So make sure that you scroll down here, make sure it is a setting for translate rotate, and make sure that you open the rotate setting here. So it should be in Z axis 180 degrees, and you press enter, so your screw in the right orientation, so you're pointing to that direction. Then we click OK. Right. Okay, then what we will do is we use another features, move copy. So we need to make sure that our body to copy is our screw. To move is screw, so make sure that we set into constraint mode. So under constraint, what we should do first is we should select Okay, after we have set our screw into the right position, so what we'll do, we go to insert, we make another move copy command, features, move copy command. So to make sure we put the screw here into the right position, so we set under constraint here, we make sure that our setting is constraint mode. Okay, constraint mode. The body to move, must make sure body to move is our screw object. Okay, our screw object. Okay, then under mate setting here, under the mate setting, first thing should do, we should select, first thing, we have two steps here. We select the this conic surface of this screw. Okay, this surface of the screw and the surface of the cylinder. Okay, automatically it was set to be concentric. If we zoom at the right view, so you will see that the screw and the mount plate cylinder is in the concentric position. Okay, it will be in concentric position. Then we click add to lock it. Okay, the next set is under mate setting, we select the face of the screw and the face, since the face at the bottom of this mount plate is flat, so we select the face and of the screw and the face of the bottom surface of this mount plate. Then it will set automatically into the right position. Okay, it will set into the right position. Then we click add, then we click OK. Then our screw is put into the right position there. Okay, the right position. So our screw is fitted here. So then only then only we can do subtraction. Since our screw is in the right position, then we can use a combine command. We use subtract mode to subtract this mid slot to be cut out, this screw to be cut out from this mid slot component. Okay, what we will do, we go to insert, we go to features, then we don't use move copy, now we use combine. So make sure the setting is subtract. Our main body is our mid slot. Make sure our main body is mid slot. Okay, right. Okay, mid slot actually is reading, the mid slot is selected. The body still combined is the screw object. Zoom it a little bit closer and carefully select. Right. Select the screw object. Okay. Then right. Okay. Then we click OK. As you can see, the mid slot component is already been cut out to form inner thread there. So the screw have been subtracted from the in this assembly. Okay, have been subtracted from the mid slot. Okay, so since the mount plate is not meant for her to it's not meant to be in this file, so what we need in this file is only the, let me go to isometric view, only the mid slot here. So what we can do, we can select this, you just select this mount plate, and we have a pop-up here, so we click hide. Right, so then we have our we have our what we call this thing, mid slot component have been cut out to form inner thread. So there's the orientation here, because since the this is normal case, since okay, we have this normal case since our is a cutout, so because the screw, what you call the thread, the outer thread being cut out, so you form the inner thread here. Okay, we have inner thread for the screw. Okay, I think that's all for this component. So we have done it, so make sure that we save our component, okay, for our mid slot component. Okay, inshallah, I hope you guys can do it, can use this video as a guidance for you to do part modeling in your SolidWorks project. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video and also for listening to this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.